with this fully funded scholarship with your family, you are going to be getting your flight ticket being paid, and you are also going to be getting up to €1,000 monthly stipend if you follow all these 5 procedure for the selection. And there are 7 applications step by step that you need to follow for you to get this fully funded scholarship right now. This is one of the top scholarship that you can get right now to move to Netherlands for free. Okay, so I will be guiding you through every information you need. What are the requirements? What are the steps you need to follow? Who are the people that are eligible? How can you apply? What do you need to know? When is the deadline for this scholarship? All of this is what we are going to be talking about in today's video. So if at any point you find this video useful, click on that like button so that other people can find this information. If you want to make sure you get selected into this scholarship right now, you must register with the Dutch Education Institution. Also, the Dutch institution nominates candidates and submits grant application. 3. The embassy is going to check if you are eligible when they assess the documents that you've actually submitted to them. Okay. The number 4 is that the selection results will be available through the Dutch Education Institution, and you are going to be getting this grant awarded through the Dutch Education Institution. Okay. So the minimum course period that you can apply to is actually 3 weeks up to 2 years, right? So which means you can also get up to your master's level at for this opportunity right now. Okay, so this application started last week, and right now I'm making this video for you. I want you to know very well that this is going to be closing down by this coming September, and if you don't apply early, then you might not be able to meet up with the application. The reason I'm bringing this video for you right now is for you to put yourself together and put all these documents that you need to apply for the program right now. Note that there are steps you need to follow before you can successfully apply and get this scholarship right now if you want to study in Netherlands. Okay, so let's look step by step. What are the 7 steps that you need to follow if you want to be able to successfully apply into this program right now? First thing is that you need to check if your country or your home country or your country of residence is part of the country that are eligible right now. Okay, so in some moment from now, we are going to be looking at those countries that are actually eligible. Then if you meet the country requirement, then you need to check if you meet the eligibility criteria that follow the programs that you want to apply to. Okay, so after this, you must make sure that you check the program. When you check the program, then you check the program eligibility to see that you have the program that suits you, right? So that you don't just apply to any program. Note, if you are just looking at applying to random program, then you might not, or fortunately you might not be able to get into this program right now. Okay, so another thing you should put into consideration is that you can, or you should ask your employer if they are willing to nominate you for this scholarship program right now. Okay, after that, you need to contact the Dutch education institution of your choice to receive more information about the application procedure. So I think you need to skip that step 5 because I'm going to be guiding you through all those steps right now and where you can get all the information that you need. After this, you are sure that you are eligible and your country is part of the country that can apply to this program, then you need to start preparing your application. Okay, so you have to prepare your employment statement, motivation, your passport, government statement, if it is required that you provide this. Okay, so if you need help with your motivation letter, your expression of interest, different letter, SOP, all of those things, if you need help with it, you can actually reach out to me. I can get it done, or I can review the one you have currently for a token. Okay, Once you are sure that you have everything you need, then you have to start your application immediately. Okay, so once you start your application right now, you have to submit the application before the application deadline. Okay, like I said, the application deadline is going to be 5th of September. Okay, so you want to make sure you do everything fast before the available seats get filled up. Okay, so what are the other requirements that you need to put into consideration if you are trying to apply into this program right now? Okay, so the education institution will inform you on the requirement needed for your application. As this scholarship is for working professional, application from students will not be taken into consideration. So if you are already working in your home country or your country of residence right now, it is a more added advantage for you because they are looking at people that want to further their career or that want to improve on their career. Okay, so says application from students will not be taken into consideration. I know most of the people that will apply into this program are actually students, but because you have a job that you are doing, then you are eligible to apply into this program. Okay, so and you must be ready to write your motivation letter because this is one of the things that will determine if you are going to get into this scholarship program or not. Okay, because you need to let them know that you are motivated and also that you work within the priority team for your country as mentioned. Okay, and how the course will strengthen both you and your organization you work for. Okay, so if you are applying for some program, then you need to be able to do a connection between the program that you are applying to and what you are doing currently. Like myself, I'm a web developer right now, and my degree is a computer science degree. So you see that it's still related. So if I'm going for any other program, I can still go for any other program that is related to computer science or information system or data analysis or cybersecurity and all of those things. You see, it's still connected. Okay, so the same thing if you are already a teacher, you can apply to uh, early child education. You can apply to program related to education and all of those things, social works, all of those things you can apply to them. But make sure what you are applying to is actually related to what you are doing right now. Okay, so this will give you more chance of getting accepted into the program. Okay, now let's go to the top of this page and see list of countries that are actually eligible to apply into this program right now. Nigeria is accepted into the program. Ghana is accepted. Tunisia is accepted. Vietnam is accepted. Yemen, Tanzania, South Sudan, South Africa, Somalia, Senegal, Rwanda. Okay, so I think there's an issue with Uganda. Okay, so Uganda is not accepted into the program. Burundi is accepted. Burkina Faso, Benin, I think they just arrange it. You know, if you are coming from Benin, you go to Burkina Faso and so on and so forth. Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, Indonesia, Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Bangladesh, Mali, Mozambique, Nigeria, Pakistan. Okay, Rwanda, Senegal. These are the countries that are actually eligible to apply to this program. And if you are going to be applying, you need to make sure that your program is not exceeding a 2-year program. Like I said at the beginning, you have minimum of 2 weeks and maximum of 2 years opportunity from this program. Okay, so this program is actually the Orange Knowledge Scholarship. This Orange Knowledge Program is a scholarship that is offered or that is funded by Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, available for a selection of short courses and master degree. So if you wish to go for a bachelor, then this course might not be available to you right now. Okay, so what you want to make sure you do right now is, because when I open one of the websites, it was showing me that if I'm not eligible to apply for a master program, I can actually do a pre-master program, which is like a short program which will make me to be eligible into a master program. Okay, So that is that about the information you need to understand. Okay, so now let's look at some of the focus area where these people are really concerned about. Okay, so they are concerned, or the orange knowledge asks an increased focus on study program related to sexual and reproductive health and right, security, and the rule of law. Okay, so there are actually some more here where I put here. Okay, so here it says sexual and reproductive health and right, security and rule of law, food and nutrition security, water management. So if you are already in your home country and you are a chef or you are a cook or whatever you want to call it, you can actually apply into the food and nutrition security program. Okay, and also if you have program related to sexual and reproductive health and right, you can actually do this. And I think if you study education, you should be able to go into this. Okay, also water management, uh if you are into biochemistry, all those related courses with biochemistry, you can actually go into the water management aspect. Okay, so I think this should work for you, right? Okay, so once you know where you fall under, then it is easy for you to start your application. So if you are still concerned about this, then you can click on this link. This is a document that you can actually look at to see the areas that you can apply to. Okay, so once you get yourself ready, then you should also be preparing, like we've seen at the beginning, you should prepare your employment statement. When you prepare your employment statement, you also need your motivation letter while you are applying into that program. Okay, so this employment statement is going to be coming from the organization that you are working with right now, so that they can be sure that you are a working profession and not just a student. Okay, also if you are working with government parastatal, then you want to make sure you get the government statement. Okay, you can get this from one of your uh senior colleague from your office. They can get you this because they have the letterhead paper. They can write the letter for you, print it for you, and you can scan it to complete your application. Okay, so I just give you a tips right now. Okay, so these are all the information that you need to know right now. Okay, now if you want to start the application right now, you have to click on this link. Okay, so but before I jump off to start the application, I want you to know that the migration blueprint system is still helping a lot of people to migrate to their country of choice, to easily get their PR, to migrate with your family. It works for all the countries. You don't have to provide your IELTS. You can easily migrate to go and study. You can easily migrate to go and work. Okay, so if you want to get the migration blueprint system, you can get it on my website right here. Okay, I think that works, right? So if you come back to this link, if you scroll here, you are going to see this study using the filter orange program. Okay, so I think it's the website that is playing that song for you, right? Okay, so I have this audio right here. I think is the one playing. Okay, so once you click on this link, where's the link? This link, it will take you to this page. Then here you can see that there are 1964 programs that are actually available right now. So because I've done some filter, okay, so you can see now that there are 1964 programs that are actually available. So what you want to make sure you do is that you already know that you want to go for masters or you want to go for short courses, then you can easily filter it out here. So what you can do is, I'm going to click on masters. So when I click on master, you see that it shows here. Then I'm going to scroll down to go and look for this orange knowledge program here. Then I will click on that again. So when I click on that, you see that it's narrow my search to 287 programs. Okay, so if we now start looking at these 287 programs, then you can easily see that this particular one is a 2-year program. I want to pay your attention to this, that this Orange Knowledge program is not just in a single school. This is why they said it is funded by the Dutch Education Institution, which means is a combination of different universities in Netherlands that you can use to migrate right now without breaking the banks. Okay, so if you look at it here, it's a Wageningen University and Research, University of Groningen, okay, Radboud University, okay, so Eindhoven University of Technology. Okay, so there are different universities that are actually funding or that are actually part of this program right now. Okay, so if you scroll down, look for your program, or you can just type some program name here. Maybe you type part of the name, then it will bring you the option right now that then you can start looking at. Okay, so you see this biology can work for water management. Okay, so once you find a program, one thing I want to pay your attention to is that not all these programs have the same application deadline. I forgot to put that on my website here. Not all these programs have the same application deadline. If I come to this page right now, this is a course, operation management and logistics. If I come down here, you are going to see that there are different application deadline. Okay, so you don't have to bother about this, they just put this here. Okay, you see, they just put this here. We are going to be looking at what you need to understand right now. Okay, so it says application deadline as a non-EU. The application start date for a non-EU for this particular program said 1st of September, and you see application deadline for EU, application deadline for non-EU. So you see now that there are different application deadline or application start date right now. Okay, so if we go to, let me look at another program. I think I also look at another program here. So here it says non-EU have to pay 17,000. You don't have to bother yourself about that. And here it says the application start date 1st of September, non-EU 1st of September, 1st of February. So you can see non-EU 1st of May, 1st of May, 1st of May. So this program actually have different application deadline. Okay, so let me look at let's pick this first one right now. Okay, so let's see okay, this is a 2-year program, also English speaking TOEFL. Okay, so you can see now that this one, the application deadline for EU is July 23rd, and non-EU 1st of May, start date 1st of September. So even the table arrangement is not straightforward. So but make sure you follow more information. And when you see the tuition here, you don't have to bother about this tuition. If you check it here, it said you can check if you are eligible for scholarship that apply to this course. Okay, so that is why I show you about the scholarship at the beginning of this video before we start looking at the program, right? And if you scroll down here, you are going to see these are the different scholarship programs that are available right now, and this is one I'm talking about right now, which is the Orange Knowledge Scholarship, right? Okay, so you don't have to bother about that tuition right now. Okay, and wherever you see visit the course website, then let me click on visit the course website, and you see now when I click on this, okay, let's go back to this. So this is the course, operation management and logistics, and when I click on visit course website, it brings me to this page, which is the course website for that particular program, okay, which is master operation management and logistics. Okay, so here you can also find more information about the program, how you can apply, what you need to do, the requirement for each program, the prerequisites, everything you need to know. You can even send them message and email right now. Okay, so this is where you want to come and do your justice and start looking for the program. And if you look at it here, it says the language of instruction is English. So let me see if I can translate it right now. I'll just click on this. It's still not okay, it's still loading. Okay, so I click the button up to like 3 times before it translate the page for me. So if the page is not translating, make sure you keep pressing it till you have this NE here. Okay, and here it says directly to admission and enrollment, upcoming events. Okay, you see it here is a full-time program and the language of instruction is actually masters. So you can see that the application is open. You can click on this button, go and see more information. Okay, so I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to be dropping all the link at the description of this video so that you can easily find wherever you need to go through right now. Okay, so thank you for your patience, because you can start requesting for my services, because right now I want to start giving travel consultancy services to people, university admission application support, education, immigration, permanent residence application for people, and even vacation travel support and visa assistance right now. Okay, so if you want to get the admission application, you can get into this link right now, jump on it and request for access right now, while you need application support, either for study or for job abroad right now, depending on the country that you want to migrate to right now. Okay, so also it will give you access to like one-on-one call with me. I'm going to help you or support you with your expression of interest, your statement of purpose, your CV profiling and editing, and I'll also guide you through the admission process. This is the services that we have started offering right now. So some people were asking me what's wrong with your website. Nothing is wrong with my website. I'm just trying to make it more look nice, because as a web developer, your work needs to be neat and need to be appealing. So if you need any of these services, make sure you reach out to me, and you can actually find my email right here. Okay, so you can actually find my email right here. You can send me email, and if you need any further information, you can reach out to me, right? Okay, admission application, you want to get the blueprint system, everything is now available on the website for you, right? Okay, so I'm going to drop all the link with the link of the video we actually talk about today, which is the Orange Knowledge Scholarship program. Okay, and every other links that is I think is useful for you in this video for your application. Okay, so till then, I'm going to catch up with you in another one. If you are new on this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button so that you get notified when I have a new video on this channel. If you are a returning viewer, make sure you drop your comments. If you have any contribution about this video, drop it at the comment box. Let us learn together. Till then, I will see you in another one. Peace.